Well, onto this story, some political parties are working to derail Zimbabwe's democracy. So says an election advocacy think tank. This after a splinter group of the main opposition party called for the suspension of all elections to allow dialogue between its leader and President Emmerson Mnangagwa about electoral reforms, amongst other things. Zimbabwe is scheduled to go on the polls, in 2023, and has more than 40 pending by-elections. eNCA correspondent Pindai Dube has got this report for us.
The MDCT, a splinter group of the MDC Alliance, has told a local daily that Zimbabwe national elections or by-elections are a waste of time without electoral reforms. The MDCT is also behind the expulsion of more than 40 MPs of the main opposition MDC Alliance, led by Nelson Chamisa, from Parliament, accusing them of having crossed the floor. This expulsion resulted in 40 pending parliamentary by-elections and 80 vacant municipal council elections. But the Election Resources Center says the suspension of any election is illegal.
The foundation, which is the Constitution of Zimbabwe, does not have an arrangement beyond the ballot box. So an X cast by a citizen at a polling station, that is the mandate for someone to govern.
The MDCT insisted that elections should only be held after certain electoral reforms have been put in place.
What we hear our detractors saying is that we must go to elections without reforms. With respect to them, that is the most irresponsible thing that can ever be said. We need to reform the electoral system and then have elections. So if reforming or calling for reform of the electoral system is being a threat to democracy, then we have lost the definition of democracy.
Last month, a group of more than 300 civic society organizations, the Crisis in Zimbabwe Coalition, wrote to SADC's new chairperson, Lazarus Chakwera, asking for an intervention after the country banned the holding of by-elections. Pindai Dube, Harare, Zimbabwe.